that. And I think that the majority of council people, the mayor says she supports it, we'll see. So, yes, the answer is yes, that we do support. I think it will change, frankly, behavior on both sides of the equation, and, which is good, right? And so, yeah, this is what, go ahead.
I think like the main, I guess, what the mayor keeps saying is like, yeah, I support it, but I'm concerned about privacy and for like the citizens. Her excuses, oh, what if we officers go into a house and it's a domestic abuse situation and it's sensitive to the victim, which is understandable, but there should be something perhaps, you know, there's a 30-day wait period where if the victim doesn't want the evidence or the footage to be released, then they could pursue that somehow. If not, then after that 30 days, we would have access to that.
Okay,
And
that makes sense, or it could be destroyed, right?
Yeah, we do.
Seriously, all of us, I think, are concerned about the issue of privacy. That this is a thing that sort of comes up like that. I mean, the more cameras on the street, elevators, not to reference, but it is at some point an invasion of privacy. I'm not talking necessarily about the cameras the police would wear, but the whole surveillance matter. The whole thing that your President Bush started up with the phony 9/11 BS. I'm being facetious when I say your president. But that whole thing gave them access to the books I read in the library. To the books I read in the library.
Oh, believe me, I know.
Right? And so the whole issue of this surveillance and an invasion of the citizens' right to privacy is being blown up in under the term public safety or public security. So there is a clashing here of some point of this issue of how much is to be surveilled.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can you go into a little bit of the definition of public safety, what that really means?
Well,
And what does it cover?
in terms, well, I was talking sort of more naturally with the 9/11 thing, but certainly in the city on a local level, public safety means the right or the sense of citizens that they can walk their streets or be in their homes without being violated, either their selves or their property. That makes some sense.
Since you only got so much time, we as the Baltimore Public Safety Committee been coming to the City Council collective, been coming to the City Council, since December? Y'all had a meeting December the 13th. Before that, but on December 13th, we presented the City Council with a list of issues that were affecting the community, directly affecting the community. And we gave it to the commission, we gave it to the mayor, we gave it to the city, all the city council members, the police department. Until this day, we still haven't received any input from this.
What we had done was written a letter, basically a public information request, and mailed it. It got ignored. So we tried to hand deliver it to the commissioner. Every single time we tried to do that, one of his bodyguards would rush and take it and say, "Oh, absolutely," we'll give it to him. He'll read it, he'll respond. When that didn't happen, we give it to all the district commanders. That they didn't respond there, we go to the public safety committee.
What was some of it? I hear you gave it to the council people too, and I don't remember it.
What we really wanted to know is the number of police involved incidents, starting since 2001 at least, since that's supposedly when the system's been updated, and all the specific information regarding the officers' names, their districts, their units,
History.
their disciplinary
The
history.
disciplinary history.
Right. And
We want to know how many people have been victimized in Baltimore, because
By
that's
the
something
those same
that
officers.
the police do not make public.
And-
And you see in what the effort they've made recently, where they put some of the information, it's very hard to understand properly.
Right.
What we've been doing is been researching and archiving ourselves through newspaper articles, through families, through whatnot.
Whatever the police
But
officer
there's a lot of information that they have
Oh, man.
and they won't release it to
And
us.
then the commissioner said, I'm gonna give all of that stuff up at some point or not.
Well,
I'm not saying it
He
has,
says a
I'm
lot of
asking,
things that-
wasn't this a statement he made before that all of this would go online? That they would-
for starting 2014.